I came here tonight to be in the listening mode, so I don't really have much to say other than I appreciate everyone from the board speaking and others putting out their opinion. I think Mrs. Schwartz, we should listen to her. Good wisdom there. And I think we need to take our time to weigh our options on this one. I've been, a vocal critic over the past few months of some actions and some non-actions, I guess, of the board, and my confidence in the board has fallen still over the last month or so. So I think we need to think this thing through pretty thoroughly, carefully, and see what's best for the borough and for the residents and the business owners of the borough.
I would tend to agree, having been kind of thrusted upon this in the first month of, or first couple of weeks of the position here. The one thing that came up a lot was communication. Either side, whatever the opinion was of an individual that came up, it was all around lack of communication. So rather than rushing into judgment, I think maybe we need to establish better communication, understand what it is we want the Newtown Corporation to be, if we still do. Want it to be anything other than, I guess, what the last comment was of letting it go away. I do see the benefits of it. I mean, I witnessed the parade, and I thought it was a tremendous parade this year. But I think communication is the key, and whether we need to establish a liaison or we need to attend the meeting this Thursday or the following Thursday before we make any type of decision, it would be my recommendation.
I just need to know if I'm going to go to a meeting on the 28th. That's where all this started. We agreed during the process of budgeting that we were going to see what they had to say as of the first quarter or as of their annual update to us. And, it's a deliberate decision on our part, and I think we owe it to ourselves and to the residents of the community to see what they have to say and then ponder the outcome. I've already responded that I'll be there. I don't know what else council wants to do.
I believe 4 of the 5 borough directors were here today. Is that correct? There were 5. Mr. Blancato is the only director that didn't speak to us. Okay. I appreciate y'all coming out.
To the lack of written invitation that you all did not receive, and I've heard from several sources that the confusion, I actually went to sit down and send out formal invitation when I went back to consider what had actually occurred at the council meeting, and that council had not passed a motion to authorize me to officially invite anyone. So I appreciate that you all came out, that you heard the meeting, that you realized that this discussion was going to be something that you should attend, and you have all contributed something to our understanding of the events that occurred. I am very troubled personally by what has occurred lately, on top of the general discussion and confusion about where the borough and the corporation lie going forward. And we have wrestled with this on several occasions, and it seems that we will continue to wrestle with it a little while longer. I do have questions about whether the bylaws of the organization actually would have required the borough to be involved in the decision of dismissing the executive director, and also what our options are as a borough in terms of going forward with with or without the corporation. Or actually, I should put it the other way around, whether the corporation goes forward with or without the borough, and what that means. So those are questions that are still on my mind at this point. Does anyone else wish to speak?
Very briefly, I share the concerns already expressed, so I won't state them again. I also want to go back to the last speaker, Janie Schwartz, who at the end expressed perhaps what some of us were only thinking, and that is, have we reached the end of the road, and is it a time to end the relationship? If we are thinking that, and if we may consider that as part of this deliberate process going forward, I think it's important that we understand our legal rights. I've read the bylaws. I know Mr. Warren just referred to them as well. But I think it's incumbent upon us to act correctly and know what our rights are, but also our obligations towards the Newtown Corporation, and frankly, our partnership with the township. Fortunately, we have a solicitor now, and I would suggest to my fellow council members that we ask the solicitor to look at the bylaws and to be able to advise us on our legal rights and obligations towards the Newtown Corporation, and that we have an opinion going forward in the next 30 days as to what those opinions are.
Is that a motion?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay, there's been a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll ask our solicitor to review the bylaws of the corporation and to report back to us within 30 days regarding the borough's rights and obligations. Thank you. Okay, regarding the meeting on the 28th, does council wish to be represented officially or to attend individually?
Well, I've already noted that I will not be able to make it. I'll be traveling, so I'll be there this Thursday, I believe the 14th. So I don't know if we need a certain number to be represented officially?
No, the question, I think, is whether we all just want to attend on our own, or whether we want to,
Send a
council
representative.
wants to say, yeah, you're officially representing council.
Yeah, I think if we owe it to the residents and the business owners to be there, to be part of the process. And I may or may not be there, depending on my travel schedule. So. It's still up in the air at this point, but...
Are you willing to go in an official capacity, and the rest of
That's
us?
above my pay grade, Michael. I'm going to be there. I think it's,
Could you put your mic down?
I think this council owes it to show up. We showed up at the last joint meeting we had, and I don't think it's a one-man show. So, council chooses not to go, I will be there as a private citizen.
For this? No, okay. So we are already official members, and it is already an announced special meeting of council and the Board of Supervisors and the Newtown Corporation. It's already advertised, so I intend to be there. Does anyone else? It looks like several of us will be there to attend that meeting. Regarding a liaison to the corporation, our liaison was Mark Craig, who's no longer on council. If anyone is interested in serving in that role, just let me know.